Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host, Wally, and today we are on the Texas Lakes and Prairies Trail in Fort Worth, Texas, to take a look at the Japanese gardens and at the Fort Worth Botanic Garden. Now, these gardens are huge. It's probably one of the biggest ones in the United States. It is very traditional. I love coming here and seeing all the different architecture and all the different lanterns and the way they landscape the area. It's pretty interesting and pretty unique. I thought it was going to be just like a small pond with some koi fish because that's what most places do when they have a traditional Japanese garden. But this was pretty big. So I decided to make it its own video because it almost feels like it's a separate botanic garden from the Fort Worth one. They have all these walkways and bridges that walk over all the greenery. And I was here during the summer, so it was kind of hot, but with all these water features everywhere, there was actually a nice little breeze, and I never really felt like I was suffocating. And I loved looking at all the koi fish. They just look amazing, and I'm glad that they exist. And there was this big old heron that was just hanging out in the area. We'll come back to him later. Look how beautiful these gardens are. They're amazing. Like everything is meticulous and specifically placed. And they got some Japanese shrines here and there, and it's well shaded and definitely easy for somebody who struggles to have long walks. But there's some more koi fish. I could not get enough of koi fish. I want to pet them, but they're not really petable. They just want food. Look at that one. Wouldn't that look really good on a plate? And they have a gift shop there. It sells all these traditional Japanese knickknacks and little ceramic bowls and containers and cutie things. So definitely check it out. And then continue along and see some more of the park. I like all the different ponds that they make. I like all the different lanterns, and I like how they cut the shrubs to make them look like objects. And they have all these different gates and statues, like these origami paper cranes. There's always a different view that you can take in. It's got some pretty good sight lines. And I mean, come on, look at that. Who wouldn't want to spend a big old portion of their day just relaxing here, taking things in, enjoying nature? And there's that heron again. It seemed like he was on a mission to get some food, but those koi were too big and that turtle was too big, so he had to rely on trying to get all the tiny little fish or frogs that are living there. And some more koi fish because they are amazing and are my favorite, and I want to name each one of them. Hank, Gene, Fred, Laura, Bill. I like them. I wish I could take one home with me. But these gardens are pretty cool. I like them. I think I enjoyed this more than the actual garden. So I'm glad it was there. I enjoyed this little moon bridge, which was very pretty. And then the koi fish just hang out there. Of course, I had to take a picture with me there because it's the place to go to when you are there. And this was also pretty busy. So there's some sections that are very photogenic and people just hang around there and you have to wait for the right moment in order to be there by yourself, which is all worth it because it's amazing. It's an amazing place. It's definitely a good park. So if I had to choose, I would choose Japanese Garden, Fort Worth Garden, and then Dallas Botanical Gardens. That's my ranking. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.